Hi there, this is Raghav here. Just wanted to bring you the uh, weekly expiry view. Let's go ahead and analyze and see where the levels are so that we can trade accordingly and carefully. The screen, what you're seeing is along with pivots. These are all weekly pivots. This is also weekly pivot, weekly CPR. So on a weekly CPR, why this week we saw kind of trend, then choppy, and then downtrend is because of the wide weekly CPR. Now we had a double top kind of pattern, and then we saw the weekly central pivot breaking, and then we saw what happened. Now here, if you observe, the prices are still above the lower TC. Okay, what lower CPR or bottom circuit? I used wrong terminology. TC is for top circuit, BC is bottom circuit. Now this is where we saw some kind of buying. Now if what is this level? This level is 17,775. So this level 17,775 will be crucial. As I keep telling in my pivot videos, lower BC belongs to sellers, whether it's weekly, monthly, or daily. So if 17,775 breaks, we can anticipate downside. All right, just remember that 17,775. Now this is our daily view. Oh, we have the central pivot breaking, and if you see the Bollinger Band, the lower Bollinger Band is around 17,573. 17,775 is somewhere here. All right, so basically what it means is 17,775 is nothing but today's low. Approximately that range, if today's low is taken out, then we can anticipate further downtrend, probably till this 50-day moving average, which is 17,652, and then 17,580s. Remember these levels. Now quickly go to, yes, hourly, we are below central pivot, below 200 moving the average. We are definitely in downtrend. So that's not a surprise for you. This is our tomorrow's CPR, right? So the price has closed below tomorrow's CPR. So there is a weakness at the top. Even yesterday we had a gap up, then market came down, although with choppiness. Today there was a gap down, and we had hourly 200 MA, or yesterday's sell zone acting as a strong resistance, and we saw what happened. Now today we already have a downtrend, and tomorrow evening we have Muhurat trading, and most of the times Diwali time market might move up. A lot of sentiments will be there, but you trade what you see on the chart. So upside we have some weakness. Market has uh, closed below tomorrow's CPR. So suppose tomorrow if there is a gap up, right? These are the levels you need to watch. What is this level? 17,906. Please mark this level. 17,906 and 17,894. This 12 points will act as strong resistance, because this is where market, after pulling back to today's CPR, went down. So this will act as a established selling zone. You can see why there were a lot of choppiness, indecision candles in this range. That is where market pulled back and went down. Then if it breaks above this, expect market can go ahead and test today's high, or it can move closer to it by watching pivots. So this is one zone of interest, and the other zone of interest is 17,757. I said 17,775, but keep it 17,757, which is the low of today. So low of today, you have S1 at 17,728. If for some reason, if there is a gap down, watch out these levels. So around this level, do you see sharp wicks here? just below S1. I keep telling you below S1 market will go down, but you also need to watch out the price action level. That's the reason S1 is marked at this level. See, this is where prices went down, and then the buying happened. So S1 is here. Below S1, these two levels, 17,698. So you have to mark the 17,698. For some reasons tomorrow gap down will be the zone or the level of interest. Below this, market can go ahead and test these levels, which is nothing but 17,613. So along with pivots, I thought I will just mark you the level of interest, crucial levels for tomorrow. Let's forget about day before yesterday. If it has to break out, gap out should happen and range should break today's high. If there needs to be a fall, free fall, it should go below 17,698, so that you have around 90 points or 85 points down. So you have to remember that levels are not Lakshman Rekha, it is rather a zone. So usually this is one of the way I mark the level, because this is where price pushed up, then sellers came and tried to test, and next level of buying happened near the wick. So I would like to mark, depending upon the candles and the testing zones, wick to body or wick to wick, whichever is closer. So these levels are where price can touch and bounce up. If this gets broken, you have further downside. See here, can you see the levels? The same levels will act as support and resistance. See here, the next level would be gap filling. This is where the gap has filled. This level, 17,580 to 17,557, will act as strong support. So tomorrow, are we expecting such a big fall? Did we see such a big fall today? We had around 170, 180 points. I did not see, but tomorrow, if you see this zone, yeah, quite a lot of hurdles here. What are these hurdles? I did not want to scare you. That's the reason I drew this on the chat to show you. The hurdles are this. Do you see how garbled or how rubbish the lines are seen here? These are all monthly pivots, daily pivots, and weekly pivot. One of the reason why you're seeing volatility is because of weekly expiry. Along with that, a lot of market participants are indecisive, because we have a lot of what do you call um, hurdles for price to move freely in one swift movement. So these levels are nothing but what I have shown you here, price action levels. So key thing, guys, so tomorrow, even market opens, if the price opens below CPR, definitely you need to watch out and see whether CPR is acting as a resistance, and make your call on the downside. If price opens above CPR, you need to watch out, because above CPR is also a good support here. If you see yesterday's price action, that is where the CPR is formed, so it should act as a support. However, strong buying can be seen only after 17,906. So you can keep it at 17,895, 906 level, where you should think to go long and buy. Similarly, if you're looking to go short, like today, you want to have a free fall, the levels to watch should be is, if there is a gap down, please watch out these levels. 17,697 below, market can go to next level, which is 17,633. But what you need to watch here is, suppose if price opens near CPR, comes down, watch today's low, where we saw some kind of buying towards the end of the day around 2:30 p.m. So this level will act as a support. Okay, if you see on the left hand side, this entire zone, we see a lot of wicks. So in this zone, there will be a lot of indecision, and most probably buying will happen around this level. And above all, what is the current trend? Yes, current trend is down, no doubt about it. We had a big fall, then a pullback, and then we saw a downfall today, or downtrend. But when you see the pivots, see these pivots, last 4 days pivots. So do you see any trend here? We saw ascending here 1 day, 2 day, and then we are descending. So this is nothing but range. So we are getting into a range. After a sharp fall or after a sharp up move, market tends to go in range, which is very common. So tomorrow is expiry, so we might see some wild moves, and I have given you the levels. Now beyond those levels, do I see more fall, more sharp fall like today? Honestly, I'm not seeing that kind of fall happening tomorrow, because we have a lot of hurdles downside. If it happens, there might be something major changes happening at the global level and domestic level. So tomorrow I'm anticipating market might gap down because of today's fall, or it might open within today's range. But for us to take the trade, the provided levels are the levels where you need to go long or where you need to go down. Thank you. Hope this helped.